Hey guys, what's going on? Alright, so obviously, I don't know if you remember how we did the format last year, but I will go over it again. Chris, Nick, you weren't in the league last year, so I will be recapping it so this way you guys are familiar with what's going on here. Alright, today we're basically doing the league formatting for the season. So right now we're going to be doing through the three phases, okay? The first phase, we're going to be doing the divisions, okay? Now the divisions, I actually need this back over here. All right. The divisions, what we're going to be doing is I've got two bins here. I've obviously got the names in here, and in Christina's bike helmet, Olivia's bike helmet, I have numbers 1 through 4. So what we're going to be doing with the divisions is I'm going to pick out a name out of a hat, and I'm going to out of the bucket, and then I'm going to pick a number out of the helmet. The number is going to determine which division you're in. 3 divisions, 4 per division. So that's how we're going to do that. Once I'm done with that, we're going to move on to select the co-commissioner. Now, the co-commissioner here, I've got 3 names. All right, Christina, Mike, and Steve. So each of them have 4 entries. So there's 12 in there. So what I'm going to go through is I'm going to shake it up, pull a name, and I'm just going to keep pulling them out. The first one to basically pull 4 out, that one is eliminated, and I'm just going to keep pulling out. The last person that has a name still in the hat, that is going to be the co-commissioner for this year. So it's kind of like a last man standing type of thing. Once that is done, then we are going to be doing the draft order. Be going 12, 11, 10, up, so forth. The draft is going to be in 2 weeks from today, which would be August 29th. It's going to be 8 o'clock. At this point, the plan is to have a live draft, basically having everyone together at Ryan's house, aka Toaster Waffles. That is the plan at this point, so we're going to figure on that. Hopefully we can get everybody together, but it gives everybody a chance to basically gives 2 weeks for everybody to do mock drafts, research, and things like that. Again, we'll be going forward. It's going to be a snake draft, so 1 down through 12, and then 12 back up through 1. All right. So any questions? Obviously, text me. We'll talk. Especially, obviously, again, Chris and Nick being your first year in the league. But this is the format. This is what we're going to be doing today. So this is going to basically set the tone for what we're in for. All right. So here we go. So pick a name out here. Okay, let's go. What do we got? So the first name. Remember, we're doing the divisions right now. So the first name that we've got is Matt, and Matt is going to be in Division 2. Okay. So we're going to go through here piece by piece. Oh, okay, that one popped out, so we'll open this one. Mike. We got Mike. All right, let's see what division he's going to wind up going into. Oh, damn. That's going to be interesting. Mike is going into the Division 2. All right. Keep in mind, guys, we still got to figure out themes and stuff for the division names. So far, I haven't really seen anything that's kind of, they go, that's a solid competitor. So keep thinking of those ideas. All right, so the next name we pulled out is Sean. All right, so we got my name there. So let's see what division I'm going to wind up going to. What do we got? Division 3. All right. Sorry, this is a little boring. I should probably have some music going on in the background, but it doesn't have to be all glamorous. It's a simple league, but it's a fun league. So, all right, what's the next name we got here? All right, Christina. She is the next name that was pulled. So let's see where she is going to wind up going. And we open up this little guy. Survey says she's going to Division 1. Now, I don't even know if you can see these, and by what I'm looking at, it looks faint, but that is a one that is there. So, I'm going to take a pause. I'm going to get some music on. I need some background entertainment for myself, so I do apologize. Just give me a moment. I'm sure there's some of you that can only imagine what kind of music selection I'm going to pick right now. Someone's probably making some sort of comment. I'd imagine Ryan. Steve's a little wise ass. He's probably saying something too. Put in the comments. I'm curious what you think I'm going to play. Alright, so, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so the next name to be selected. Oh, shit. It's Jarrett right there. And for Jarrett, he is going to be placed into Division 3 with me. Alright. So far, Division 2 and 3 look like they're going to be competitive. Jared's first year with fantasy football was last year. And he had moments where he was a heavy hitter. And he had moments where he kind of could have came out a little bit better, but I'm definitely not gonna roll over and assume anything on him. All right, so one of the rookies is on the board. We got Chris. Okay. Oh my God. All right, so Chris, let's see where he's gonna go. Is he gonna maybe get lucky and go into Division 1, or is he gonna wound up put in with some heavy hitters? Let's see. Yep. So right now he's going into Division 1 with Christina. So, all right. So we have to wait. We still don't know what Division 1 is going to look like because we don't know much about Chris. And besides, he's a rookie. This is his first year doing that, so we don't know really what we're going to get out of Chris until probably like week 3 or 4. All right, next one off the board. My car salesman, my former coworker, Josh. All right, so he is out in the open, and he is going to be placed into. Yo, if he goes in with Matt and Mike, that's going to be brutal. That's going to be. I'm so glad I wouldn't be in Division 2. Whoever's going in there. Oh shit, I called it. Division 2. That's going to be a nasty division. Okay. Alright, here we go. Da-da-da. So, let's take this one. Okay. Ryan, your name has come to the desk, and let's see where you are going to be going. Ouch. Ryan is going to Division 2. So Division 2 Division 2 is closed. So basically at this point there's 4 names to still be pulled. So it's either going to be Division 1 or Division 3. So let's see what happens. At this point, I don't see. I'd have to say I think 2 might be the most brutal division. I don't see how 1 or 3 can stand up to that. What is this we got? We got Steve's name. All right. Let's see what do we got here. And Steve shall be. Oh, this is gonna be delightful. Steve's going to Division 1. Steve is going to Division 1 with Christina. Well, the texts have begun. So Mike went to go, woo! And it came through as Apollo. Damn spell check. So that didn't work out good. That was a backfire. So here we go. So there's 3 names left. So what do we got? Albert in there, and who are the other 2? Nick, and I forget who the other one is right now. So let's take a look who this is. This is Nick. Nick. So this is the second rookie. So both rookies have been pulled at this point for divisions. Where here we go. And Nick shall be placed Division 3. Oh, let me just show it. All right, so Nick is coming with me and Jarrett. All right, so right now Steve is asking me where the video is. Steve, I'm sending you your message. Okay. So, here we go. So Chance is right here, and I'm gonna turn this around so I can see these coming through. So Chance, it's going to be very simple. Where are you going, bud? Survey says Division 1. So Chance going to Division 1, which means I get Albert. In Division 3. Okay. So, gonna recap this. Okay. So, the division portion of this segment, it has been completed now. I don't need that. Yeah, I can use this. So, basically, as this sits, Division 1 is going to be Christina, Chris, Steve, and Chance. Now that's gonna be an interesting division. Christina, she is competitive. She wants to kick ass. She will trash talk, and she is like a 3-time co-commissioner. And I know she's won our league once. She's made it to the championship and lost. She's won Albert's league once or twice. So she's got a background there. Chris, he's the wild card. Everything about Chris is going to be a question mark. Steve, he likes to trash talk. He's competitive. He's fun. He's a wise ass. I like him. Chance seems like he's a cool dude, but he's too low key. So he's probably one of those ones that's just kind of going to sneak under the radar. You really don't get much feedback out of Chance. In Division 2, I think might be the toughest. And then I think Division 3 might be the second. But going through is Division 2, you've got Matt, Mike, Josh, and Ryan. Matt, he says he does this for fun because he focuses on doing his like his sports betting and stuff, like kind of cool stuff like that. And I know he does, but I don't care what he says. I know he still wants to win. Okay, You got all that QB drama up in Green Bay. I know he still wants to win, so I'm not going to lay down on Matt. Mike, all right, he's riding he's riding the Ravens. He's in what he can do in Madden. He still hasn't proven himself in Marvel's Fantasy Football League. Yes, Mike, I'm calling you out again. All right, Josh, he's a Cowboys fan. He just wants Dak to get signed, but not for nothing. I think he won it. I think he won it last year, or he came close. And then this year, I think he got toasted against Albert this past season. And then Ryan, he's all over the place. He knows what he's doing. So that's like a legit serious division. Division 3, we've got myself. You guys, I can say whatever my background is. It doesn't matter. I'll smack talk you. I don't care. But it doesn't matter. Jarrett it was his first year last year. So last year he was a rookie. Can't sleep on Jarrett. He knows what he's doing. Nick, I don't know much about how Nick is at fantasy football. I'm gonna not sleep on him. I know he's a football guy. He's a Raiders guy. I'm not gonna hold that against him, but he's definitely a football guy. So he knows what he's doing. He knows where his players are. And then Albert, he's proven himself. I've beaten him. He's beaten me. He smoked me. And then he won the division last year. He was the number 8 seed. He snuck in at 6-7. He took the tiebreaker over Ryan, and he steamrolled through everybody. So Albert is always a threat. So those are your 3 divisions right there. Now what we're going to do is to determine the co-commissioner. Wait, let me put these in here. Definitely want to keep those. Okay, so now what we're going to do is this fun little game I invented called Last Man Standing. All right, this is what we are going to do to determine who the co-commissioner is going to be. So the 3 names, or the 3 parties interested, were Steve, Mike, and Christina. Okay, she automatically gets her name thrown in the hat because she previously, I'm sorry, I'm trying to fight off a cramp. Her name automatically gets thrown in because she previously was the co-commissioner. So she is going to have that right to basically keep the duty. But it's not just going to be handed to her. This was her idea this year, just out of complete fairness, and it's kind of luck of the draw. Whatever happens, happens. All right? So there's going to be 12 papers in this hat that are coming out. 4 of them have Christina's name, 4 have Steve's name, and 4 have Mike's name. I'm going to be going through, and I'm just going to keep pulling them out. Once a name has been pulled out 4 times, that person is eliminated from the possibility of being co-commissioner. Then obviously there's going to be 2 names left. The last person that has a name still in the hat is the last man standing, who will be the co-commissioner. This is a game that I literally just invented 10 minutes before I decided to start filming. So here we go. Let's do it. Okay, so let me just do this. So it's going to be all right. I gotta stand up. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. First name pulled. Come on. Okay, Steve. All right, so that is essentially a strike for Steve. I'm really trying to fight this cramp, man. Okay, Christina. All right, that is a strike against Christina. I guess in this case it's 4 strikes and you're out. All right. There is Steve again. So that is 2 strikes for Steve. All right, here we go. Oh my God, that hurts so much. Oh wow, seriously? That is a second strike for Christina. Alrighty. What do we got here? Oh, I accidentally ripped it a little bit. I don't know if you can make it out. It says Mike. So technically at this point Mike is still in the lead. He's still got 3 entries left in there. Let's see. Alright, so this is one that's going to basically start to turn the tide. Christina has been pulled again, so that is her 3rd strike. So pulling Christina's name one more time is going to completely eliminate her from the co-commissioner spot this year. So let's see what we're gonna do. All right, Steve, you'll be a very happy individual. All right, there's Christina's name. So Christina is out of the equation this year. So we are going to have ourselves a new co-commissioner. All right. Keep in mind, Christina will still be the treasurer. So we are going to continue to send Christina your entry fee for the league this year. All right, that's not going to change. All right, so don't think just because she's not co-commissioner that she's not going to be the treasurer and collector either. What do we got here? Who's this? Okay, this is really setting it up here. That's Steve. So at this point, there is a 75% chance that Mike is going to be the commissioner, co-commissioner. So let's take a look here. Let's see what we do. Oh, Mike's name was pulled. All right, so Steve still has a chance here. Come on. All right, so either Mike becomes commissioner or it comes down to do or die. Oh, I just pulled Mike's name again. So they each have 3 strikes. So this next name that I pull is eliminated from being co-commissioner. So the name I pull is eliminated. The one that remains still in there is going to be who that commissioner is. So this person's eliminated, and this person is the co-commissioner. So this name I'm just going to put down right here so you can see my hands. So this is your co-commissioner. This person was eliminated. Mike, you are eliminated. Steve, you are the co-commissioner. Congratulations. It is going to be a fun year. We do have to have a phone call. So this way, if you have any questions, obviously the main thing is going to be the trades, but we'll have that discussion. All right. So I'm just making the notes here. All right. Here it comes. It comes down to all the main stuff here. Draft order. So let me just set up this numbering down. Now, some of you are saying, like, why couldn't you just show us the name that you pulled out who was eliminated? I could have done that. But at the same point, we got to have, like, a little bit of drama. Like, let it build up. You know what I mean? Like, if I just say, hey, it's Mike, then obviously he goes, fuck. And Steve jumps up and down. Like, you got to build it a little bit. Have some fun. And then we'll do this one right here. Okay. All right, so right now we're doing the draft order. So that is what's going to be coming right now. Let me mix this up a little bit. And as I'm mixing, I'm pulling the first name right now. And all right. Sean. So I am the number 12 pick. Some people would say that's a good pick. Some people would say that's a horrible pick. It depends on how you think. I got to do the mock drafts to kind of see how I feel about it, to see where things line up. All right. Christina, she is the number 11 pick. So everybody must be getting really a lot of satisfaction right now because of all of the Monica conspiracy last year. So okay, this one popped out. Let's grab this one. Okay, there's Ryan. Ryan is at your number 10 pick. Okay, here we go. Wow, this is weird as hell, man. Jarrett is at number 9. So it seems like anywhere that there's a duo, they're being coupled together. All right, what do we got here? Nick. Nick is at the number 8 slot. So at this rate, with everything being coupled together, we'd say, all right, well, maybe what's the chances that Chris gets pulled being the other rookie, right? We'll find out in a minute. Okay, so this broke the trend. Chance. So I believe him being number 7, I think that's where I was last year. Again, any of these draft picks realistically aren't that bad of a spot as long as you do the mock drafts and you kind of know what to expect at the spot. If you're not going to do any mock drafts, they can all be bad. Okay, so there is our other rookie, Chris. Okay, so Chris is on here. Kind of looking at it, I really don't see any weak players. And it kind of sucks because if you look at the names that haven't been picked yet, like Matt, Mike, Albert, Josh, and there's really no weak spot in this league. And then they're talking about top players that we're talking about here that are basically getting top 5 picks. So there he is again. There's Albert. Albert is at the number 5 pick. got here? There's Josh. So what do we got? We got Mike, Matt. Who's the other one? Mike, Matt, and Steve? Mike, Matt, and Steve. Yo. Yo, really? Really? Yo. He could make out like a bandit this year. Mike. Mike, is that your number 3 pick? So it's down to Matt and Steve. Yep, not for nothing. I'm going to say this right now. There's a piece of me that wants Matt to get the number 1 pick, just so this way Steve doesn't clean house. But at the same point, if I pick Matt right now and Steve gets number 1, I don't want to hear him say another word or complain about it being fixed. Because here's the thing. I have no problem if I'm not going to get the pick or the positioning, but I'm not going to give both of them to the same person. This is completely random, Steve. This is what you wanted, right? So let's see. Who's this number 1 pick? Matt is your number 2 pick, which means, Steve, you are number 1. Wow. All right. And then let's just call it in. Here it is. There is Steve at the number 1. As long as you don't do what Mike did a couple years ago and pick, like, you know, someone who's opting out of the season with the coronavirus, you should be okay. So I'm just going to do a quick recap. I know the past half hour has been fun with you guys, but just to kind of recap everything so we know where things are. All right. So the first division. All right. Now keep in mind, seriously, guys, I like this to be fun. So I want something, kick it up a notch with the division names. Like, if you want to give me division names, if you want to give me themes, I'd rather do something like a theme that I can split in 3 directions, so we all share a theme. I'd rather do something like that, but just throw stuff my way. I'll figure it out. So Division 1 is going to be Christina, Steve, Chris, and Chance. Division 1, I think Christina and Steve, that's going to be the rivalry right there in Division 1. Division 2 is going to be Matt, Josh, Mike, and Ryan. If I had to guess right there, I think Mike and Ryan, that might actually be the rivalry in Division 2. And then in Division 3, we've got Sean, Jarrett, Nick, and Albert. And the big rivalry in Division 3 is obviously me and Albert. Whenever we go, it's always a big deal. So those are your 3 divisions right there. We did the last man standing segment, like I said, to break down the mini game. Steve, he got the co-commissioner status this year, so we can go through and we can text. It's going to be easier for a phone call. I got to change in the settings. I have to upgrade you to having that command, and we'll go through and we'll talk about basically kind of like, you know, what's what, and then going through the draft order. So draft order at number 12 is Sean, 11 is Christina, 10 is Ryan, 9 is Jarrett, 8 is Nick, 7 is Chance, Chris is at number 6, Albert is at 5, Josh is at 4, Mike is at number 3, Matt was selected at number 2, and then Steve also got the number 1 pick, along with his new seat this year. So there's a lot of cool stuff. Now, like I said, keep in mind, it's the 15th. So 2 weeks from today, we are going to be doing the draft. The plan is I'll continue to talk to Ryan. The proposed idea at this point is probably at his place in Pompton. We'll probably go down in his basement maybe. That's kind of what it sounded like the last time we were talking about it. I still got to be sure. But obviously, we'll all chip in. We'll order some food, have some food delivered, or we can stop and pick up things from different areas and basically all bring it. It's going to start at 8 o'clock. So you figure I would say probably be at his house by like 7:30. You want to get everything set up with the Wi-Fi. Make sure you have a location. We've had people. I've had people every year. Someone's either at a party, a barbecue, weddings. I've had people scattered all over the place that take their hour and a half time out to focus on doing this draft. So this year, obviously things are a little bit different with the corona, but hopefully most of us, if not all of us, I doubt all of us, it's going to be hard, but hopefully most of us can get together and get this done. As far as I know right now, the last conversation that took place, it sounded like obviously Ryan and Jarrett. I was going to be going over there. I spoke with Chris, so it was going to be the four of us, and that's what I know of. So hopefully we can get at least 3, 4, 5 more people to kind of turn it into something fun. Please keep in mind, I want to try and get everybody. Ryan is one. He's had the same team name for the past 3 seasons. I want to try and get everybody, and yes, you too, Matt, everybody to completely just do a complete reset, change your team name, so let's have a fresh start. If you guys think of ideas, give me the input. Text me, let me know. I'm open to ideas. At this point, again, 2 weeks leading up to the season from this point, me and Steve may have a discussion about changing tweaking the point system. Again, there's no guarantee it's going to happen. It's just a matter of having a conversation to see from another person's point of view what they think. I always like to keep keep the league fun, exciting, trash talking. There's a lot of trades, the waiver wire, so keep bringing it to me. Don't be quiet. Chance, you're the quiet one. Bring it up a little bit. And I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. I don't think you guys are very heavy in here, so I'm sure as you guys are watching the video, I'll hear it here later on. So enjoy the season. You got 2 weeks to prep, and Steve, you got the number 1 pick. I don't want to hear you say anything when week 12 or 13 comes around why you are 5-8 not making the playoffs. You got the number 1 pick. Make it good. All right, guys, have a good one.